What's going on, guys? Rotten80p here. What I have for you guys today is it's a create a class gameplay from one of my subscribers on YouTube as well as a viewer on Twitch. His name is Bigfoot with a bunch of numbers behind it. I cannot remember exactly how many numbers. Sorry, Bigfoot. But the class I have is a VMP with long barrel, grip, and fast mags. And for the perks, it's got Ghost, Tracker, not fast hands, Ghost, Tracker, Scavenger, and Blast Suppressor. And it's a decent class. As far as the score streaks go, he had me run a Cerberus, a Hater, and a Raps. And it was a pretty decent class. It felt real similar to some of the VMP classes I normally use. I've used Long Barrel on it before. I can't necessarily say I noticed the difference too much because of how I use the VMP, but I'm sure it won me a couple gunfights here and killed guys a little bit faster. The Tracker perk is pretty interesting. I didn't find it useful too much, but there are a few points in the gameplay where you see me chase a guy because I see his footsteps. I see that perk being a little more useful in like a free-for-all or a search and destroy type of situation. It has been used against me in search and destroy. The little bit that I've played search, I have had a guy follow me with Tracker and Sixth Sense, awareness, all that stuff. Like even right there, I kind of saw his feet and figured out where he was going even though he's right in front of me. That perk is a perk I definitely want to experiment with in some other game modes. Definitely free-for-all and going for my nuked outs. I think it would definitely be very useful. Blast Suppressor, I've noticed, actually does help more than you'd think. Because I know the radar indicator isn't very big with Blast Suppressor in this game. It's nothing like in Advanced Warfare when it was a big ping throughout the map and everyone knew where you were. If it was like, if you looked at the mini-map when people were, using their exosuit, you really knew where they were at. Especially in like a search and destroy or like even like just a ranked play mode where there's not many people. But in this game, it's not really noticeable. But the sound of the thrust jump, that's what gives you away if you don't have Blast Suppressor. I've noticed that a lot. Like, even the worst players in the game, whether it's their TVs or does everyone have Turtle Beaches now, I'm not sure. But they can hear your blast. And I've gotten killed plenty of times, especially in free-for-all, when I'm using awareness and dead silence instead of Blast Suppressor. I've noticed that people are hearing my blast, turning around, pre-aiming, and killing me off, however many gun streak I'm on, going for that nuked out. So that's definitely a perk I might use in the future. And another thing I noticed is when I run the VMP normally, I run grip, extended mags, and fast mags. And I kind of feel like there's not a ton of situations where those 40 bullets aren't going to be enough to kill them. Unless my shot is just super off. But all I really could do, I could easily just evade and reload in that gunfight. I think I could definitely replace my extended mags with another attachment. That's what this is making me think playing with this. As well as fast hands. It's not that important to me, I'm starting to realize. Maybe on an assault rifle it is, but when I've been using my VMP, I've had fast hands on it forever. The only time I don't is when I play free-for-all, and I use quick draw instead. But in these game types where there's a lot going on, a lot of places for me to go, I can, rely on my teammates to kind of deal with a gunfight for a minute while I'm running away. I can easily just drop fast hands and extended mags and give myself a different perk or another attachment spot. There's definitely a lot I could do now that I'm playing with some different classes. That's one thing I do in games is I get really stuck on a class. So now that I've tried this one and I'm going to keep continuing to try different classes from you guys. So if anyone has a class they want me to use, just throw it in the comment section below and I will use it in a video soon. Because what I'm trying to do with these things is do a little series of, working on a class with one of you guys, have someone give me some suggestions, and then try and get some type of gameplay with it. Just do at least halfway decent. I was on a nuclear streak during this game, but my team was really good. So I only had like one half to work with, and I think I ended up on like a 15 or 20 maybe. I saw the Ruthless medal pop up. I didn't see anything else pop up, but I did want to get a nuclear with it. Didn't really have the time. I just kind of got on through this gameplay together real quick, but Bigfoot, your class was pretty good. I gotta say, I worked pretty well with it. There might have been a few things I would change here and there, but the score streaks worked well. Everything else worked pretty well with it. And it's actually making me rethink what I want to do with my VMP. So if any of you guys have any other better suggestions or similar suggestions, different, whatever, crazy class setups, anything you have, just drop them down in the comment section below, and I'll make sure to get to them and kind of make sure to clarify what they are with you. And until next time, it's been Rotten ADP. Take it easy, guys.